opportunity to dissect the rabbit, they are now able to be excited. This is an exciting, so which means it keeps them engaged in the learning process. Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Pamela Mapurisa, and I am a Zimbabwean tutor who is based here in Rwanda. I'm teaching biology at TTC Zaza. So currently we are having a CPD workshop here in Muhanga, whereby we are tackling, especially this week, we were tackling practical experiments that can help us to deliver or to teach our learners back at our respective TTCs. So amongst many other experiments, recently we participated in dissection of the rabbit. This was for us to understand the anatomy of mammalic animals, so we had to use the rabbit. I must say this was a very good experience since this was, if I'm to consider how I was teaching previously on those anatomy subjects or systems that we find in living organisms, we were mainly focusing on the lecture methods. But right now, we are no longer, since we have been equipped by this workshop, we can now see that there are other ways that can improve the learning and the teaching of our students. Especially when we give them opportunity to dissect the rabbit, they are now able to be excited. This is an exciting, so which means it keeps them engaged in the learning process. And also, as they are doing that, it gives them opportunity to ask questions where there were some misconception about the systems, and also they get to understand the connection of systems. We have transport system, we have respiratory system, that we can do that in one experiment of just by dissecting the rabbit. So I really appreciate this workshop because it is not only benefiting the learners, it is benefiting us as professionals in how to deliver and how the learners can improve, and this can improve our education system. Thank you.
Didn't you teach in the same way at your college or even before in Zimbabwe?
We, to be honest, we were only venturing using the lecture method, or maybe we would use the videos. But this now, since we are now venturing, we are now using the student-based curriculum. There's a new curriculum that is emphasizing that the learners have to do the work. Whilst the lecture method that we were using before, it was only me doing the work. But now if the learners do the most of the work, they learn more, they engage more, and this is a positive result.